Sweet dreams, Boy Scout.
Can I interest you in a kitty treats? Kitty treats! All right, boys and girls, good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I've been up and... Whoa, that's zoomed in. Hold on, let me unzoom that. We had it zoomed for the podcast. Because I can't adjust everything on the... I can't adjust everything. There we go. That's better. That's a good podcast. You guys liked it?
I'm back,
Nice.
baby.
EQ Leica, thank you so much for the Prime sub, you rock star. All right, bye. Way to eat and run. Sorry, guys, she doesn't love us. What if I grab you? Ha ha! You goober. You goober. Hi. Mwah. Here, go back up there. Ha ha! Now what are you gonna do? Now what are you gonna do? Now what are you gonna do? Right. I did the best. I did the best for you guys. Murder waits for no one. You guys like the podcast? I had fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I think Brutal did a fantastic job making sure everyone felt included. And we got to hear everybody's opinions, and we got to be silly. We had fun, and we didn't... I don't know. I don't feel like anybody was like shilling for the game or anything like that. But I mean, for the most part, like myself, Vivi, and Brutal are very positive streamers anyways. So it went pretty well. He feels like a natural host. I think he did a great job. I enjoyed myself immensely. I think that's, and honestly, I don't know how good it was, but that was my first podcast ever. So I think that was a good way to get started in all of that, honestly. No one mispronounced Legends at all. Yeah, that never happened. I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right. We have video gaming to do. So let's go ahead and do some video gaming. Shupa! Rapa! Wait, why is there a hype train? There's a hype train from the Prime from like 20 minutes ago.
Sweet dreams, Boy Scout.
Or maybe it's from this one. Brunos, thank you for the Prime, you rockstar. I appreciate that. And Crucify, thank you for the follow. Guys, if you're in here and you followed during the podcast, also thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. I think I say appreciate a lot, but I do. It's true. I say it because it's true. So what's the idea on this Ranger build? So as you can see, we are a Ranger Druid Wizard, and we're gonna get to 23 because we, as a Misty Thicket connoisseur, we don't need 25 for the Misty Thicket gate, right? So we're gonna get to 23, and then we're gonna do Ranger something. I don't know. I'm not locked in on what it should or should not be. I have no idea. What do you guys think? I'm thinking I kind of want to go back to the Ranger Necro Beast idea that I had before, and like Ranger Necro Rogue. Ah, man. I mean, maybe AoE the shit out of everything with Wizard Druid PB AoE. Yeah, but then we can't do anything in Sky if we ever get that far. Like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. It's a thing. Instancing is not being kind. I'm so sorry. It's probably not going to be kind to me either, man. I'm gonna hope for the best here, though. Honestly, I'm taking it one step at a time instead of having like a plan. Let's get to 23 before we worry about what our level 10 is going to be. we have to actually get to level 23 first. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, baby. Huh.
Sweet dreams, Boy Scout.
Holy crap, Brochilio. Prochilio, you just pushed that hype train so far. Thank you so much. That's a 10 gifted subs, my man. Wow. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here as always. We got a Harambe. Ooh, we got a Tigwim, a Samarian, a Provoso, a Travesty, a Vishan 1, a Rar the Real. By the way, Hendo, Luturio, and Schemes Dreams. You love my content? Well, I love you being here. So, you know, we can just continue being awesome. I love it. I love it. Tailoring supplies. Ooh.
Do it.
What if we just buy a large sewing kit right now while we're here? Why not? Holy crap, Maslow.
Sweet
With another
dreams,
10
Boy
also. Guys, you guys are getting started early today. I mean, thank God I had the podcast to get me warmed up. I'd probably start crying right now with all these gifted coming in. Maslow, thank you for the 10. Thank you. I'm a simple man. I see hype train, I get hyped. That's a fair take. That is a fair take. I mean, guys, I'm not 100% sure on when it's happening, but we're upgrading the audio system in this bad boy probably this next month. This mic's just not doing it for me anymore. So all of your guys' help is going back towards the stream as
Sweet
usual.
dreams,
So
Boy
thanks for
Scouts.
being awesome. Carrot. Wow, I don't. Whew, level 6 hype train already? Level 7. Level 7. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Thanks for this gift for this random guy I followed a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Carrot, thank you so much for the 10 also. That's amazing. That's awesome. You guys are crazy. And I love it. And I love it. Oh man. I'm gonna get for clamped. Was not expecting that this early in the morning. Okay. We're level 10. We need to find something to do. I'm thinking we don't need to go to Butcher Block, although we're a ranger, so maybe, Butcher Block, Blackborough. What if we go to High Pass again? No, 10's not good. 10's not good for High Pass. Where do you guys think we should go? Oh, we need to go get spells and stuff. Let's go get money. We need to get money. Let's go do the dervishes in North Row. I think that's our best bet right now. We'll go do dervishes. We'll get some money. We'll get some spells. Druid and Wizard's going to be really expensive. It's going to be really expensive to get everything up to 23. But yeah. Finally got my flaming fist. It's the only way to fist. Dude, that flaming fist is really good actually, and the fire resist on it is going to be so good for Nagi, I think. Like getting 2 of those and doing Nagafen with that is probably going to be best in slot early on. Probably. Oh wait, we have access. Did we get Spirit of the Wolf? I didn't even notice. Like maybe we need to go back and buy Spirit of the Wolf because we should actually have access to it. I forgot we have the Druid. Hopefully it gives it to us. Yeah. Oh yeah, they give it to us. Got it in open world because instances are messed up. I got mine in open world yesterday too, Gore. I didn't even get to make an instance in Najena. Najena seems exceptionally bad. Like exceptionally bad for making instances. I failed 4 times in a row yesterday. So yeah. Yeah. All right, so we have Fire Fist. We have so many look at all these buffs. And we have a better heal already because we're a druid. Oh, this might be the way, guys. Lower Gook is super bad too. Is it? I wouldn't doubt it. Gook is so good. Gook is so good. So I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be there. Ooh, look, we have Harmony as a druid at 5. That's really good. Oh man, guys, I didn't do Druid earlier. Like we haven't done Druid before. And I think this might be best in slot. Like doing some form of evasion or defensive character for your primary, picking wizard, get to 10 nuking stuff, then pick druid might be best in slot way to get to 20. When do I get access to the first hot? Like, do we just not use this? Like, no, we don't have the first hot yet. It's probably what, 15, like the shaman line. It's low level. Maybe I just haven't. Maybe you don't get it for free. Hold on, let's look. Hold on, let's just look and see. Druid, unsubscribed. La 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 la. Budding heal at 4. Okay, yeah, no, we gotta buy it. That's why. It is purchase. Wait, we could have gone back. It was we had druid stuff in there. Shit. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go back. No. That's not what I want. I want to origin. I don't think they added it to the auto spell. Also, darn, thanks for the raid earlier to the podcast. It was great having you there. Nah, I wasn't gonna go buy spells yet, but like we absolutely can just go grab the druid spells right here. We're bound right next to it, or we're origining right next to it. Pete, good morning. Guys, thank you so much for the 7 hype train. That's amazing this early in the morning. That's crazy. How do you get your UI to look like mine? Become a code. No, I'm just kidding. Here, check this shit out. So go into options, hitting Alt O, go to interface, go to load UI skin, go to default modern. Okay, so pick default modern, and then all you have to do is on all these different things, right click on them and go to display types, and you can change the map, you can change the spells, you can change the buffs, you can change the targeting in the player windows to different display types, and you can just play with it and find what works for you, Morgan. Also, another big one is these alternate textures changes what your spell icons look like. So you have 3 to choose from: Velius, Live, and some weird one. So I can't get the lines and text to not be black on map. So unfortunately, Gore, you're going to have to pick a specific map pack for that. So hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Wait, why is my map? Did they change the map? No, here we go. Map source. So I specifically... Did you get dark goods maps though? There's a specific dark mode map set. So there's a dark brew wall floating out there, and there's a dark goods maps floating out there that you want to get. If you're gonna do the dark mode, you need to get dark mode specific maps, or else, like you said, you can't see a lot of the stuff on there. So. Now, where I got mine, I don't remember. I think I might have got them out of EQ interface, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it shows up on Google. Maybe it doesn't. Let me know if you can find it. If not, I can help you find it, because I kind of remember where I found mine. Skin like wood. I think I already have that, right? Nope. All right, cool. Where's my next skin like whatever? So sprouting heal. All right, we got a sprouting heal, boys. We got a stinging swarm for whatever reason. Summon drink. Nah. Wait, when did Aura get the subs? Aura got the subs like 10 minutes ago during a hype train. From Carrot Neon. Because they're awesome. Because they are awesome. What is Starshine? Dude, I want to buy that. Who dat? Oh, how's it hanging, bruh? Bruh, how's it hanging? You like hanging good? Yes? You like hanging bad? That's fair. I knew something like that would happen soon. I thought something like that would happen soon. But what if it is, Arnold? What if it is? Ooh, befriend animal.
I love this show.
I don't have to worry about all this stuff, but I'll get it anyways. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, yeah. Fury, 20 streak. Amazing. Thanks for being here. Dude, we spam all the time here. And we love it. We love it. Strength of Earth is good to have too, actually. Oh, so good. Damn it. I'm just buying random spells because I can, but I don't need this stuff, so let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Guildmaster. Wait, I'm lost. Alright, we're unlost. So do you guys think that the Druid heal is good enough that I don't need light heal? Probably. You know what? Actually, yeah, it probably is. We'll do Sprout heal. We don't need light heal. We're also going to grab a mnemonic retention because, holy crap, I need more spell slots now. I wanted to save, well, I kind of want to save for mental clarity because we're going to really need all the mana we can get exploderating stuff on our way to 23. So actually, we're going to save up. I keep them both for emergencies, but it hardly gets used. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that I don't need it and then recreate my character when I screw up. Right? Right. Still level 1 requirement. We're good. Quick buff is Bay along with mnemonic. I agree, but honestly, because of the way we're going to be doing this, it's all going to be boom, boom, boom. We need all the mana we can get, so we're definitely rolling with the... we're definitely going to get mental clarity maxed. It makes a huge difference. Yeah, if you get in that much trouble, just evasion and let the hot do its work. I mean, we're rarely going to be out of evasion. Now you want the spell crit and spell crit damage AAs, no safety stuff. But I'm hardcore. It's not about safety, it's about more nuking. Mental clarity and sitting in recovery means more nuking. It's not safety. Are you kidding me? When have I ever been safe on this channel? When have I ever been safe on this channel? Tracking's 51. What's the max? What does it cap at? 55? Damn, we're keeping up. Do you feel Daybreak will sub on Legends and potential revenue since it's 10, no chrono, and competes directly with an EQ sub? Do you feel... Purify, I don't understand. Do you feel they'll lose subs? Oh, they'll absolutely lose subs. But they were losing subs when they introduced chrono into the game anyways, so... It's like, who knows? Who knows in the long run? I don't. But yeah, they're taking a chance with this game, and I think that they're absolutely gonna lose subs. There's no way that that EQ Live keeps as many people with how stale it is. Like, Darkpaw have got to be shitting themselves right now trying to figure out how to make EQ itself great again. Or they're just continuing to be lazy and don't care, and they're just going to ride the train to free money as long as they can. You know? Who knows? Hey, Keston, I survived a tornado. Truly? I'm so glad that you survived, but holy crap, that sounds terrifying, my man. I've seen a water spout when I was visiting in Florida during a bad storm, but I've never seen a tornado before. I've never lived in those kind of places. TBG has a spectacular ability to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Perhaps. Perhaps. I'm not going to deny it. When do you get evacuate? When do you get succor? When do you get succor? Suck. 18. 18 for wizard and him. Okay, we're good. Keston does read chat. Goes to read chat, immediately walks into a giant. Oh, totally, Pete. Absolutely. That will happen at some point, probably. I'm not even going to deny it. Thought it was 15. Oh, you're good. Anyone in chat have a summon to Najena? No. I'm on a different server because I'm doing the hardcore thing. Sukira. Wait, what happened to the guild? I got kicked out of the guild, or what did you do? What happened? We're somewhat artistic. Booted him his own streamer guild. No, this wasn't a streamer guild. This server that I'm on is Kino, so I don't keep deleting my character on Rivervale. Orc pawn. Kitty cats. Do. Came right through and tore up all the trees. Damn, it touched down a mile from us with no warning and scared the crap out of you. Came right through and tore up the trees. Whoo, boy. That's terrifying, Tuma. Have been in 4 tornadoes and 2 hurricanes and a few blizzards that left 5+ feet of snow. All of it sucks. I was in a blizzard once as a wee child, but I do remember it because my father had promised to watch the neighbors' horses while they were out of town, and it happened to be during like the worst blizzard to ever blizzard in Colorado, and he ended up getting the truck stuck in the fucking ditch because he couldn't see more than like a foot away or in front of it, and just it was a full whiteout. Then he had to walk his ass home. And he almost died. We almost sliced him to hypothermia, dude. It was rough. That was terrifying. No slow. Won't that make stuff like Kazakh and any hard? He won't make it that far. So we're only going to 23. I'm thinking Ranger, Beast Lord, Necromancer. So yeah, we'll probably have slow purify, but We're getting all the teleports first. We're getting all the teleports first. This little halfling's going places. Yeah, that was a long time ago in my life. But I remember it vividly. Vividly. Not variety, but vividly. Oh man. Ooh. Wait, what did I get? We got a new the hype train. It brought us a in their bag. Is it that one? Oh yeah, we're making it rain, boys. Guys, you made it rain. Good job. Even Twitch agrees you made it rain. Leroy. What is this? Armand. Oh my goodness. So, people, friends, amazing.
Why you bully me?
Okay, you know what? I was going to be nice and actually ask you guys how your Sunday's going, and then you're bullying me. And so now I'm just going to ignore chat because I can't read it anyways. I decided I wanted pizza, but I also want garlic bread. I mean, pizza places have that stuff, so that's a possibility. You're making garlic bread? I feel ignored. What's up, Zeno? How are you? Have a garlic bread pizza? Ooh. Like a Chicago style garlic bread pizza? Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Well, still deciding on what to play in this darn game. You have so many options. You have so many options. Right? You have 560 options to pick from. Go. Pick one and go. What are you thinking? What are you leaning towards, Zeno? What you leaning towards? Let's hear it. I'm leaning towards dervishes. And there was a randomizer that you saw. I think there is a randomizer, but I don't know. I don't know how to get to it. I don't know the link or anything like that. Run away! Your hardcore run's about to end. Oh. Your beta tune is a Shaman, Paladin, Berserker, I think, at the moment. It's just 11 or so. I mean, Paladin, Berserker is really good, and Shaman's really good with that. There's nothing wrong with it. And you could play that for funsies for now until they, like, start adding more of the caster stuff into the game, you know? We don't know when that's going to happen, but... You know, I keep crossing my fingers, hoping they make casters great again. Settle on a primary, throw whatever feels good in the others, and play them until it doesn't feel good. Done. I like that idea. An Orcus Priest. Everyone says Bard is better than Shaman, though. I mean... You're not going to go wrong with Bard if that's what you're wondering, but Bard is not necessarily better. It's just a different play style. Yeah, people would say Bard is better than anything. Oh no. Help! Help! I'm being repressed! I don't actually want to go to the Oasis. Where's the dervishes? You sounded like Master Roshi. That's not a bad thing. People always be saying things. You just can't trust people these days. All right, we got XP. Let's go. Let's go. Seriously though, where the hell is the... Where's my dervish camp? Why am I so bad at this game? You in North Row, there's a camp in the middle and a camp by Cebalus. Yeah, right? Maybe I just got distracted and it's actually directly ahead. Yeah, it's right here in front of me. I ran along the wall. Yeah, it was more, yeah. It's like right over here. We got this. Yeah, it's near the undead camp. That's why I was looking for the undead camp, guys. It's right there. Ta-da! Dervishes, oh dervishes. Fuck. Of course it's camped. Man. There's no way that this is gonna go poorly, right? We can just, it's gonna work the first try. First try. And zone. Fuck! Are you shitting me? This is like this zone of all zones. This is the zone you're gonna say, fuck you, Keston. Guys, I haven't made a successful instance in 2 days now. I've just had to farm open world for 2 days in a row. This is rough. This is some rough shit. All right, we're gonna camp out. Okay, we're camping out. We're trying it this way. We're gonna camp in. Sorry, we're gonna log in. Is it possible the game is too popular? Yes. The game is too popular. Now we're going to leave the instance, right? And then we're going to create one. Difficulty 0, solo, respawning, go. Dirty Old Socks would switch to open world D2 and then it would let him create the instance from there. Fuck me, dude. Well, we're out of instance charges to try. So whatever. We'll just keep an eye on this. It's definitely gonna go non-pending and we can go back into it. All right, hardcore character in a D1 difficulty, fresh start, go. This is definitely not gonna go poorly for us. I found leaving the instance before camping out back in worked for me a few times. We tried that yesterday, Conviction, and that way didn't work. So that's why we tried it the other way today. That's why we tried it the other way. Good luck, don't get wrecked. This is it. Like, we're going to be fine. We're going to win. The game is easy, right? When it fails, wait a few minutes to try to enter it. Worked for me a few times. I think it... Yeah, so we've tried that before. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you, but every single time we tried to enter this damn thing when it says pending still, we've been effed in the A. So we're gonna keep trying. Yeah, it's just RNG at this time, and I've been getting unlucky, unfortunately. I've unfortunately been getting unlucky, but that's fine, whatever. Yeah, it's just a dice roll. Haha! Wait, I need to put buffs on. We have so many buffs as a druid now, and I'm just like, nah, let's raw dog it, baby. I've had 100% success rate, kicking the instance, camping to desktop, logging in and trying again, but I know it's different for everyone. Oh boy. So we don't have any charge. We need another 30 minutes for a charge to try again. So we'll see. Whoa! What's up? Orc boy, you sexy son of a gun, you. How are you, my man? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Or at least it's as fantastic as you are. Fire Fist. Why, I don't mind if I do. So was the charges thing in closed beta? It was, you know, and it had no problems. It had no problems because they weren't spinning up 1,000 instances every minute, right? So it's probably definitely absolutely a congestion thing. Hey, we're up and at 'em. I'm dipping into the barbecue leftovers. Heck yeah. I love that. Good on you. Good on you. Camouflage, enduring breath, spirit of the wolf. Whoo boy. Da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. Anyways, spirit of the wolf. Let's go. Let's have it. I'm convinced it's not random at all. Okay. I'm down. Hold on, let me finish reading that in a second. Shock of ice. Ignite. Fingers of flyers. Shock of lightning. Shock of lightning. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Ignite. $40 to $60? No. We want to do Firebolt. Firebolt is like what? 50 to 65? Hell yeah, that's good. Direct damage, Fingers of Flyers, Invoke Lightning. Detrimental Ashnar. I'm convinced it's not random at all, but it's actually difficulty based. Seems like there's a limit to how many instances per difficulty the server will make. I mean, you don't even need to, if you want to go to a different difficulty, you don't generally even have to go to an instance, right? Like, most of them are just open. Right. Hey, we can fix this. Window unlock. I don't think there's a way to fix it actually. Not without changing it. Let's do resizable large icons. Just cuz. There we go. You know what? Why not? Let's leave it like that. And you get out of the way. And you go up here. Then you go back over here. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm like to talk about. That's what I like. And then, hold on. Somebody followed. And I'm busy being OCD. Yeah. Oh yeah. Right there. Lock it in. All right. What are we talking about? The Panzer. Thanks for the follow. So I unlocked all the self ports on Druid. And I wanted to swap to Cleric, being brilliant, and I swapped Monk for Cleric instead by accident and couldn't figure out why my damage was so bad. That's hilarious, actually. That's actually hilarious. Ironically, relogging hasn't worked for me. Different things are working for different people. Really points to the thing not being the problem. I mean, I'm not, I think everybody has a valid point. I think everyone has a valid point. It just comes down to, we don't really actually know what the issue is long term. So hopefully it just, honestly, hopefully it just gets fixed on Tuesday and we don't have to worry about it. How do you get classic buff window back? Purify, all you gotta do is right click on it, go to display types, and you can go to legacy style. Legacy style, and pick the icon size. What's up, friends? Brutal Static, you amazing person, you. Welcome in. I feel like I just talked to you recently. Guys, if you don't know who Brutal Static is, you've been living under a rock, but you need to go follow him right meow. And welcome in, everyone. We are currently being goober faces, and we are on our fourth, count them, fourth hardcore character, because we tend to taunt guards and get slapped for it. But we just got 10 before logging out last night. And now we are making some money in North Row specifically so that we can just go buy all our spells. If you guys don't know about New Ceballos, I have a fantastic drawing for you while I have all of you. While I have you. So if you need to know where New Ceballos is, whoop. All right, so this is the north. I know where. This is the best part about this is we're already in North Row, and I could just show you the in-game map, but I'm not going to, because I'm proud of this. So this is the Oasis of Mar, and this is Freeport, and this is the green part, and this is the desert part, and where they meet, where the mommy grass and the daddy desert meet, that's where the New Ceballos expedition is. And you go in and you click on this little door. And you go in and you can go get all the spells you want because they sell everything there. Yeah, you just click it right in the dark hole. Also, this is the East Commons tunnel. See, I think I got it like 1-to-1 scale. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for the follows. I appreciate every single one of you. Who did we get for follows? We got... Hold on. It's true. So thrilled. We got Enitsu, we got Zamtin following, we have Jisson Darkmore following, we have Grumble Grunch, we have a Shark Alarmy, and Anth Punny. Thank you all for the follows, and Raydrick, thank you for the follow. Inanook, thank you for the follow. Jace Black Ink, thank you for the follow. Okay, so Brutal, you said thank you again for hanging out today and being a part of the podcast. I hope you do stuff like that in the weeks and months to come. Once a month. Everybody in our streams wants it like once a week. I think once a month is fair, and it shouldn't always be me. Keston, send that to me, and put your Twitch URL on it so I can show it and give you credit. You heard you can upgrade spells? You can. Just right click on the spell to inspect it, and it opens up a place to shove those motes in there. You just shove the motes right in there and hit upgrade, and it gets better. Cheers, mate. Podcast was a blast. I had a great time. So that was my very first podcast ever with another creator. And I want to say this out. I just want to tell you guys, like, Brutal was a fantastic host, and I hope he does it more in the future. But also, like he said, not all the time, because that's a lot of effort and a lot of work. And also, like, scarcity makes for freshness. So maybe when something important happens in the game, do it, and we can talk about it. But it was amazing, and I had a great time. And I'm glad that you were all there to share it with us, honestly. Weekly pod with rotating co-host sounds good. That could be it, too. Now, weekly, I think, guys, I think weekly is going to get stale. I think it would get stale weekly, but maybe not. Maybe we're going to be entertaining enough that it could. I think like monthly. I think monthly is pretty chill at the most. Yeah, I can send that to you, Brutal. Oh man. Anyone can go to new sub, but you need to sneak or something like that for faction and spell. So I'm gonna go to new sub here in a little bit on this character specifically, and I'll show you how to sneak in there. Everybody starts dubious. And if you use sneak, which everyone has access to, anybody can change to rogue, right? And you can sneak behind the merchants and they will sell to you. Because no matter what faction you are in this game, if you are successfully sneaking and behind the mob or NPC, if you're full ally faction, you're down to indifferent. If you're full KOS, you're up to indifferent. So keep that in mind, guys. It's always going to be indifferent. So you don't get the best prices, but it's still good stuff. It's still all good stuff. Everyone is dubious. There's no matter what race. Talked about that. Not enough stuff to talk about weekly, I think. I mean, we can always find something to talk about. It just might not be focused on EQ Legends, which is what I think it should be focused on, right? One at the end of pre-order beta and one a month into live. That's not a bad choice right there, Warclick. State of the game. Yeah, we could just call it State of the Game podcast with Brutal Static. Keston, did you say everyone's dubious in new sub? To start out, yes. Well, not everybody. I'm sorry. That's an overgeneralization. Ixar themselves definitely are not dubious to start, but 99% of the people out there are. I don't think I've seen anybody start KOS to them. Maybe in some universe maybe there's some deity out there that is. I haven't tested all of them. You say Vishan deity is? Who can be Vishan? Where is it located? For New Sebelis? I could show you. I could show you where New Seb is. In fact, we can update it. Yeah, we need if only we had a map on how to get to New Sebelis. If only we had a map on how to get there. If only there was a map that somebody would be kind enough to... Actually, hold on. Let's open it up in Paint. Let's open it in Paint. Oh, like... This is my Blackborough map that I was working on stream yesterday. There you go. This is where the shrinky item is, guys. You're welcome. Oh, man. Blackborough EQL. Spoilers! That's not spoilers. We did it literally on stream. All right, let's open up this one. So this is the northern desert of Roe, right? And the Oasis of Mars down here, Freeport's up here. Where the grass and the desert meet. Where the grass and the desert meet, Ryu, there's this little expedition with some Ixar outside of it, right? And there's this cave-looking thing with a black door that you click on. That's how you get into the New Sebulus expedition. It's pretty easy because it's located right at the line between the grass and the desert. It's super easy to find. This is the epitome of we don't need maps in game because we have maps at home. I mean, I'm used to it because I play a lot of Monsters and Memories. So I'm used to like finding landmarks to, you know, do you guys, before they had Google Maps, before we had phones, do you guys remember like the directions you would give people? You're like, okay, so what you do is you go 2 blocks, find the 7-Eleven, turn left after the 7-Eleven, go down 3 mailboxes at the blue house on the right. You turn right, go down 3 blocks, and I'm the 4th house on the left with the yellow rain gutters. It was the craziest shit ever how we gave directions back in the day. Now, he wanted me to put... what color should we do in here? Yellow? No. Twitch colors. Twitch should be this. Like here? www.twitch.tv/Keston. Hold on. /KestonTV. Nah, I don't like that color. Black? There you go. There you go, Brutal. That'll work. Save. I'll send you it. I'll send you it. It's so silly. It's so silly. Go past where the Johnsons used to have a barn. That sounds extremely familiar too, Sierra. Sierra gets it. He's been there. I think the truly crazy part of that is it actually worked. I know. Well, it's what we had. You know? It's what we had. If someone asked for directions, you gave more than 2 steps, they would just get lost further down. That is also true. You're not wrong. I'm old enough to remember large paper maps. When I was a helicopter dispatcher, we had to plot flight on map. Yep. Also true. All right, here we go. We're making money now. We're making money now. What's the ratio? 1.5 versus a 1.5. 0.15 versus a 0.17. Yeah, let's just sell that. I remember when you bought maps to take on trips and it unfolded to be bigger than your car. Yep. True story. Keston's killing all the dervish deep throats. I am. But that's okay. They asked for it. Did you see how they were dressed? That's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. You can't say things like that. Oh man. Attack. So on this run we're doing, so we found out something really interesting yesterday, guys. I'm sure a lot of you know about this, but one of the strongest starters, and keep in mind when you start this game everything levels to 10, so the only thing that you need to be worried about is your primary pick. Even then it's not that big a deal because you can change before you pick your primary. But going on from that, we found out that the wizard start is absolutely phenomenal. You put 1 point into mental clarity and you go into recovery stance. If you have a defensive or a evasive stance, so like I picked ranger, so I have evasive stance, you can just sit there and nuke your way to 10, no problem. Or if you're like a paladin, you can go defensive stance with wizard, nuke your way to 10, no problem. It's amazing. Highly recommend it. And then I picked druid because I'm going to do ranger, druid, wizard to 23 and then go back to 10 and pick something else. But like it's such a strong start. I think we did 1 to 10 in less than 4 hours. It was like 3.5 hours we got level 10, which was crazy. Which AA was that? Mental clarity. So my first 2 points that I spent, so I spent 5 AAs, all of it has gone into mental clarity. Because the faster I get my mana back, the more nuking I get to do. In fact, I'm saving up to get the 3rd point in it. Good to know on Wiz for my Shaman Necro Wizard. Started with Ogre Shaman Necro and it was also quick. Yeah, like casters are super strong early on. I found this by accident by saying to do Druid Wiz for my first secondaries. Yep, I kind of found it out by accident too. Because my very first start, I did Ranger Beast Lord. It wasn't great. It was really terrible actually. And then we did Shaman Monk, which was okay. It was kind of mid, but it was okay. And then we did the Ranger Wizard. And oh my god, it's so good. It was like night and day, the type of difference of the starting levels. Hundo percento. Guys, also I said it on the... I did say it on the thing, but we do multi-stream to YouTube if you guys aren't much of a Twitch person. So feel free to go over there if you are not. I will see your chat regardless, I promise. Monk Rogue was okay. Bit rough relying on Mend that early though. I mean, yeah, it is. But once Mend levels up, holy cow, is it good. Oh my goodness, is it good. What's up, Snoran? How you doing today? Paladin Berserker is OP start too, but it's not. It's like let's rate it 1 out of 10, or let's go with, we can go with tiers. People are used to tiers. I would say form of tank, and evasion works as tank too, right? So form of tank and wizard, S tier. Paladin Berserker would be an A tier. I would put Shaman Monk at like an A- tier, and think everything else is going to be like a B tier or lower so far. There are going to be other starts that I haven't tried that I do want to try that are probably going to be fit in that tier a little better. But so far that's what I've noticed. Playing Monk, Shaman, Wizard at the moment. I did that yesterday, or the last couple of days, until I died a stupid death. Level 20 to 30 in Split Paw, nothing is landing a melee blow on me. Yeah, it's very strong. It is very, very strong. If I didn't get killed by those Pain Neil guards yesterday, I would still be on the Monk, Shaman, Wizard. Or not on the Monk, Shaman, Wizard. I went Warrior, Monk, Shaman after I did the Wizard. I got the Wizard to 23 and then re-rolled. Haven't played in years and was handheld back in era because I was a cleric. So proud that I'm branching out and having fun. Right? Playing a Paladin, Druid, Enchanter, not the most powerful damage, but the survival is crazy. Yeah, I mean, if you played like a caster, like I played Enchanter, and I didn't see anything. Like you go to Plane of Hate, the only thing I remember from back in era was like sitting on the wall with the rest of the raid. Or if I played my cleric later on, it was always staring at a wall because you were walling the AoEs and healing. So you definitely missed out a lot by being some form of caster back in the day, and you didn't really understand how the game worked because you didn't get to do it. You just didn't get to do it. All right. There we go. I knew she was going to respawn soon. Bring it. And pressing the macros. Yeah. You're like, see heal macro, go. Only the pullers got to see the game back then. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Auto sell. Autobots assemble. UK based playing with the US guild 5 a.m. corpse recoveries were not fun. That sucked. That sounds terrible. Now, in fairness, the hardcore guilds were playing all the time anyways. We invented the bat phone back in the day.
I'm back, baby.
Keston next. Yeah, see heal incoming on tank in 10 seconds. Keston next. Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. Those sea heal rotations, man. I was lead cleric for a long time and have to set them up too. Isamu, thank you for the follow. Welcome back, Orag. Truck, I love it too. You had a cleric bot, so you had to be in the rotation. The rotation was the worst. I also played on satellite, so I couldn't be on Ventrilo. Like, I couldn't talk on Ventrilo. I could listen, but I couldn't talk on Ventrilo. And like, I had to hit my sea heal button like 2 seconds before I was supposed to hit it, because I had to compensate for the 2 seconds of upload latency being on satellite, because I lived out in the middle of nowhere in Colorado. It was rough. It was tough, but we made it work. But we made it work. It was crazy. But you know what? When that's all you have, you just make it work. You just make it work. Avatar of War was like a 1.2 sea heal rotation. God, Avatar of War was tough. And if you missed it, if you lagged out in that 1.5 seconds, like your tank did not survive. Like that was a requirement. It wasn't overkill. Like they would get rounded so hard by that AOW in era. And most of us were on dial-up at 24K. We had 56K modems that like got maximum like 32K or something like that. And those people were gods amongst men. AOW rampage. Yeah, I think it rampaged. I can't remember actually off the top of my head. You got your first FBSS on Legends. Welcome to the Haste Club, my man. Welcome to the Haste Club. Our guild leader was named after a heartburn medication. Oh my god, that's amazing. And so apropos. Our guild leader was fake. I still to this day don't know who our guild leader was. I still don't know who our guild leader was in Realm of Insanity. Old people in chat bragging about how slow their internet used to be. Yep, pretty much, Chad. You got it. Solidarity of old people. Unite. Or untie. However you want to look at it. Man, these buffs. This is rough. We need to go kill Najana and get extended enhancement too at some point. For real, for real. For real, for real. Our guild leader was the one real cleric. All the rest were bots. Oh, that's hilarious. Who dat? Amen. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. It's a Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I represent the old stag helm. I knew your name from somewhere. I was in ROA on the Combine. Calixto the Ranger. Yes. Yes. Calixto, welcome. Hello. You rock star. Yes, that's how you know my name. I was Kestone the Cleric. Yeah, that was 20 years ago. Dude, remember Remember, we were the first ones to get Tunat Maram in era, and all the tanks died, and I was the only cleric that stayed alive and on. So I got the message for it. I was so excited. I was so excited. Yeah, you weapon shield the last percent of it. It was fucking crazy. It was such an amazing achievement, and nobody understands like how big that was. Good times. You just found a weird bug? Is it not letting you delete your character? Doon, 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 doon. Now, is it a bug or an exploit? God, I did love the LOI boat zones so much. Such good gems. Like Hate's Fury. Good old Hate's Fury. This priest is stunning the crap out of me. Do raids drop less loot with more than 4 people? No. So everybody gets the same amount of loot. And it's all personal. It's all personal loot. So you don't even have to roll against other people for your loot. Weirdest bug I found so far is that sometimes when you set a waypoint in the Furat zone, the FPS tanks down to 40 and stays there until you remove the waypoint. Oh, really? Ooh. Is it because it does the stupid... Is it because it does this stupid line? It's got to be because of this thing, right? But it doesn't do it in every zone. So my FPS dropped. I mean, hey, actually, so my FPS right now, you can't see it because it's behind chat. My FPS is 250 FPS right now. I click out there, it tanks to 180. So it absolutely is that. So if you're only starting around 60 FPS or even like 100 FPS, it's tanking down to 40 sounds about right. Yeah, it's already down to like 190 and going low and it keeps going down. So it's absolutely something to do with that. I'm dropping from over 200 to 40. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's a huge chunk. I also love the LDON dungeons and towns modes. I loved LDON. A lot of people don't agree with me, but I did absolutely love LDON. What will I do with all my DKP though? Good old DKP. No, it's basically letting me spawn endless eyes of zone very quickly, which lasts forever unless killed. Could be exploited, so I'll be reporting it. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. That's cool though. I want to have a majillion eyes of zone. For no other reason than I can. Like, it's not going to gain you anything, probably. Not that I can think of, but I'm not an exploiter, so I can't think of it. Megan Rose. Nice. Thanks for the follow. You can live tap them? Oh yeah, that's an exploit. That's 100% an exploit, because you'll never get resisted on them. Wait, though. Hold on. You can only live tap for the health, for how much health you actually take away. Does it even matter? Don't they only have like 1 hit point? They changed life tap, how life tap works on this game. Mean Gene TTV, thank you for the follow. Person in my guild said you don't get loot with more than 4 people being in raid. You don't get loot with more than 4 people being in the raid. I've never heard of that. Is that something that's true, guys? Like, we always go into raids and loot seems to drop just fine, at least before. 4 people is a group, correct? But getting, like, increasing it from 4 people to 8 people and turning it into a raid. If you're in a raid and the target isn't a raid flag, you won't get loot. Oh, so you can't just go farm. You can't do a group of 8 people in a normal zone. But you'd be fine doing it in like Plane of Hate. So like Plane of Hate, every single target in Plane of Hate is a raid mob. So that's why I've never run into this issue. Okay, and the only time I've done more than 4 people is also in Plane of Sky. All of those are raid mobs. Okay, that makes sense. So they don't want you doing raid. They don't want you looting stuff. Now what about, now is it no loot whatsoever? Could you do moat farming with 8 people and just not get regular loot? Question. Anybody tested that? No loot whatsoever. Okay, so you can't spin up a D4 lower gook. You can't spin up a D4 lower gook, take 8 people and go moat farm. Is what I'm hearing. If you want to have more than 4 people, it has to be against flagged raid targets like Plane of Hate, Plane of Fear, Plane of Sky, Nagi, Fire Giants, things like that. Nagi would be a raid target, but there's no Nagi in personal instances. You'd be going into a raid anyways, so that makes sense. You gain the hit point based on the damage you deal, even if they only have 1 hit point if you tap for 300. Right, but they change, but you only tap for what their hit points is. That's the change that I've noticed. Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to exploit this, guys. Not this specifically. So like you would only if you made an Iazome and you life tapped it, you would only life tap for 1 damage anyways, because you'd only do 1 damage or however many hit points it has. So that's not going to be an exploit. Hata! Firebolt. Firebolt. Yeah, and now we wait for our mana because we're bad at the game. How am I doing on money? 7 plat, 10 gold. So 17 plat. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Oh yeah. As the Kool-Aid man would say, oh yeah. My main concern is that I could spam 1000 Advise the Zone quite quickly with the instant cast clicky. It's more of a potential resource issue than an exploit. Yes. Now, that's why I asked specifically, like, could it be an exploit? And it doesn't sound like it. Go flood Keston's camp. Like in the middle of a bad pull, someone just comes by and floods my entire screen with Iazome so that I die. Oh no. Whatever will I do? I'd have to delete the pixels. What a shame. If you're still on Rivervale, I could come show you. I believe you. I 100% believe you. I mean, technically I'm still on Rivervale. I'm just not currently playing on it. So, you know, there is that. Doing a bug report. Good man. See, that's what I'm talking about. Find the bugs, report the boogs, win. Find them, report them, win. 3 backstab damage, pass. The Orcan Warriors, Careful, careful. Got him. Nice. Pixels that will be deleted on the 21st anyways. I know, right? I could never forget those eyes. Cause tonight, I can't sing in tune to save my life. How dare you resist? That's an, oh my god, you resisted again? That's not cool, orc. Kick him. Ow. Yeah. No. There you go. The creeper's gonna steal all our stuff again. Oh yeah. That's such a good Shroud
Boy
emote.
Scout.
Gore. Gore, thank you for the 13 months, you rock star. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here, my man. And as always, I hope you're having a great Sunday. I hope your Sunday's grand. All right. I think I'm almost done with the beta. I've learned the basics and decided my combo. You'll probably leave the rest for full release. Good choice. Like, keep telling people, don't burn out on the beta, guys. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. D4 Flame Fists. Ooh, sexy. I wonder how drunk Q and Ultra are right now. Are they? Oh yeah, because yeah, probably drunk. Probably pretty drunk, actually. I wonder if they've made any. I wonder if there's any thingamabobbers. Oh, let me go to his. I don't see any new announcements in the Discord. I was hoping for drunk pictures. Maybe it's for